Hello, goats. Welcome to a fantastic show that we've got in store for you. We're going to get into all the weekend's training camp news and notes. We're probably going to talk a little bit of fantasy football leagues. We are drafting live right now in the Warrior Bowl. I love that league. We're going to get into that in just a little bit, but of course, we will get to the 8 players that we think poised to bounce back this season. Let's get it. One day we're gonna get it, folks. I am your shepherd. Once again, welcome to the Fantasy Goats YouTube channel. We are going to get into those 8 players that we think are poised to bounce back. We don't think we're going to speak it into existence. But no, in all kidding aside, these the players that we have down for you today are excellent candidates to rebound this season. They have an opportunity to reclaim their previous fantasy success. So we're going to get into that. We'll get into some key injuries that we should be on top of, camp news, notes, etc., etc. What up, Region, baby? What's up, Region? The Region code is here. First, let's check in with the boys. JX Fantasy, baby. How are you?
Doing good. Blessed to be here. I'm kind of, walking on eggshells when listening to these injuries because there's been a couple, that them hitting pretty close to me, like Khalil Shakir, for instance.
Yeah.
Gotta refigure some things, gotta rethink some things, But that's what you love about fantasy football, Someone throws a wrench in there, someone gets injured. You gotta change some draft strategies around.
If you could dodge a wrench, you could dodge a ball. Rhino.
Doing good, man. Coming off my SummerSlam high. Great 2 nights of some WWE wrestling. Mr. Brock Lesnar comes back. F5's John Cena. Loved all that, man. Just a beautiful Monday.
So who won that?
Blessed to be here.
Welcome back to Suplex City, by the way.
Yeah.
Welcome back.
Who won SummerSlam? I don't even. I'm not.
Fans won.
We did.
Won.
I think we won.
Yes.
We
Is
won
that,
SummerSlam.
is that the consensus? The fans?
Yes, the fans won.
No wonder I didn't see anything on the timeline regarding it. If that's the case, not a problem. Look at Region. He's already doing his victory laps. He's doing his chest bumps. Most, if I would say 3/4 of last season, I'm just cruise control, dog walking. We hit the playoffs, and all of a sudden, Region comes out on top. Week 18, he got me by a couple of points, and he wound up coming in 3rd overall. Big congratulations to the Region. It is on, baby. It is definitely on. I love it. Bring it, baby. I will. Region, man, you should be playing in. Well, I say should. I mean, if you're playing fantasy, you're playing fantasy. I don't know why I said should. But let me rephrase. I wish you were playing in some of these other leagues that we were in. Not necessarily the Fantasy Goats Invitational. I know you're in that one, but we're in the Warrior Bowl right now with the Scott Fish Bowl. The Scott Fish Bowl you could have done either online or I don't think they have in Indianapolis live, but it's not too far from Chicago. A lot of people from Indianapolis, I think, go to the Chicago one. And no, this guy right here.
Yeah, I am not a Colts guy, but I can say for this season, the Colts are probably my AFC team. There's a lot of guys that are on the Colts that I look real closely into. Anthony Richardson, DJ Giddens, Alec Pierce, Latu. Like, there's a lot of dudes that I really love on that team. I love watching in college, and I've been following them moving forward. So I feel like by the default, I'm a Rams fan, but I am secondly probably a Colts fan before
Really?
anybody else.
Right. Well, so you learn something new every day. Yeah, no, I mean, look, just because like I'm from the New York area, I'm gonna want both. I like both teams. I want both teams to do well. I'm not really for one of them over the other. I'm really not, because I didn't grow up that way. Just didn't. If you're 30 minutes from Chicago, SFB 16, I'm gonna make sure that you are pointed in the right direction. But first, you have to register. You have to sign up. I can't give you the invite. They have
No.
to. Scott Fishbowl will invite you, but we could get you in the right direction to get there, for sure. Warrior Bowl a little bit easier. Nevertheless, I could get you that. I could get you that info as well. All right. Yeah. So you just touched up on Khalil Shakir. This is the same foot.
Yeah, this one kind of stung a little bit. They encourage here in the timetable. The time frame is like 4 to 5 weeks, and those are valuable reps he's missing. We expect a slow start to the season. I mean, he'll eventually catch on, but it just sucks to hear.
Yeah. It's not. It's I'm not too worried or yeah, I don't really think it's like the reps. Although like yeah, you want to be in like that type of game shape. You want to be
Yeah.
like, like up to speed, I suppose. I'm not too concerned with that for some reason, but yeah, it's like it's concerning that it's the same foot, same soft tissue. So like this is if you're going to roster Khalil Shakir, if we were hoping for a breakout performance for the season, potentially, we might have to pump the brakes a little bit on that. We might have to. And
Make sure you have a strong bench. Make sure you have a strong
well,
bench.
yeah, for fantasy,
Yeah.
without question. But there are those that already have him rostered. So yeah,
Yeah.
that would be a little concerning. And same thing goes for someone that you're not so concerned with, JX, but yet to some of us, he's like a Jedi, and that's Kenny Skywalker. And I am concerned. I am.
Yeah.
I'm concerned.
I would be concerned too.
Yeah.
I'm concerned because we're running into the same shit.
It's the same story.
Same shit.
And this I don't know. This like this is the bad side of playing this game. Like you don't wish injury on nobody, but you have to pay attention to patterns. You have to look at things if things are continuously happening. Sometimes you just can't play it. Trying to take that risk again. And for me, like I said, as much as I love the talent, I will always love Kenny Skywalker's talent. I will love forever. I think he's the best. I think he's the second or third best pure runner in the NFL. But he has to play.
Dude's got talent, but his ability, his best ability is his availability.
Exactly.
And nothing catastrophic. And I'm pretty damn sure that I've said this on live before, maybe more than once. It's not like he has catastrophic injuries.
No,
Since
just
2022.
little nagging ones that just don't go away.
It's always 2 games here, 3 games there, 4 games, then 2 games. It's just something since 2022. And now he's going into 2025 in the same manner. Oh, look who's here. Look who's here. 2 of my faves. You got the sniper. You got the Vince Goat. So yeah, we were just talking a little bit regarding the Scott Fish Bowl and the Warrior Bowl. Rhino, you know that I'm drafting with this one sniper in the Warrior Bowl, right?
Yes. Yeah. I'm different division.
You're a different division. How's that? Well, you know what? I'm going to ask you about that afterwards. I want to get this right out of the way as quickly as possible. Then we could get to my question to you, and then we could get into the players. Rhino, I thought I was doing like a nice gesture of not goodwill, but I thought I was like I was presenting something very favorable to Sniper because,
right?
Truth be told, she picks 10, I pick 11. So now it's the night before, right? And we all know that I sleep late. I go to sleep late, so I sleep in late. I said, listen, if you don't hear from me and you're on the clock, just sit tight. Just don't make your pick yet, right? Just hold off. Wait for me to get up, and then boom, we could kind of be like cahoots with one another. Like, okay, now I already know who she's going to select, right? Like, I already know her players, but this was more like of a precautionary. Like, I don't want to hold you up, but I don't have to hold you up. Just don't draft. You're selecting ahead of me. So she's already busted my chops yesterday. Like, are you going to set your alarm? Are you going to be ready? Are you going to be up? I'm like, well, how do we know that everyone else in the first round is going to be ready? That's what I'm like. Well, how do you know? Like, don't worry about it. What do you think the Good Shepherd was doing this morning at 11 o'clock, 11:15?
Brushing your teeth.
Pretty much.
I hope so.
Pretty much. I was ready to go. The league wasn't. No, you don't have to apologize, dear. The league wasn't, so I was kind of sort of like, we don't know these other dudes. So you want to know what wound up happening, which is really like, it's not like this was like a crazy idea, right? This wasn't something like out of left field. There was a dude on the clock who was taking some time. I didn't even think he knew he was in the league. What did I do, Rhino? I went back to sleep. Guess what the sniper did while I was sleeping?
She picked.
She sure did. Now, she didn't pick the guy that I thought she was going to do, which was Saquon. Saquon was chosen, was sniped. She says that someone sniped him. So she drafted. I'm at the 1.11. Who did I take?
Neighbors.
That was the second round.
What?
So I got him in the second. I took him
You got Joe Shiesty then?
Joe Shiesty.
Yeah.
Oh, a different format. Sorry.
Oh, it's a super flex.
Yeah.
We drafted Joe Shiesty.
I got him the 109.
So what does Mel do? Now, a minute later, you sniped me. What do you mean I sniped you? What are you talking about? How did I snipe you? All of a sudden now you want Joe Burrow. Yeah, ask him when he took him first. Yes. I invested in Joseph Lee Burrow. Vince is calling him like it was like Lee Harvey Oswald.
His government name.
Yeah, it is his government name. Robert, what's going on, Goat? Hopefully Kirk is on your list because I'm drafting him a lot and he's cheap. Plus getting some good news from this Christian Kirk. For a second, I thought we were going Kirk Cousins. I did hear a little bit of smoke regarding Christian Kirk. I did. Did you hear Christian Kirk looks good? No? It's okay if you didn't.
I didn't. I haven't heard anything.
Some of us.
I heard good stuff about Noel and Higgins.
Yeah, I've heard a lot about Noel. I haven't really heard much on Higgins. It just seems like Noel kind of has been like the guy who's stood out the most.
Yeah.
No, I actually heard a little Christian Kirk as well that he looked good. Okay. Yeah, I mean Robert's not making this or taking this out of thin air. Look, again, I want to take that with a little bit of grain of salt. Same thing I'm going to say in regard to Jalen Noel and Jaden Higgins. I'm going to take that with a little grain of salt as well. Yeah, so Rhino, at the 1.09, you took Joe Shiesty.
Yep, and it hasn't came back around yet.
It hasn't came back around.
Oh, God, no.
See, looks like
dude almost timed out. He had to get an email and a DM from the founder of the Warrior Bowl.
The founding warrior.
He almost timed out an 8-hour timer, man.
Yeah, so look, Sniper, we're already ahead of it. We're about to hit third round reversal. I did take Malik right at the turn, the 1-2 turn. And then I have a good idea of who I'm gonna select in a couple of picks. Look at all of us on the Joey be the bandwagon. Yeah, I mean, what's there not to like here, Vince?
Yeah.
I mean, like, look, I'm gonna take a couple of touchdowns off of his totals, and we're still gonna come out like rock stars. He's still gonna be throwing the ball all over the place. He still has the best 1-2 receiver combination that I could think of. Is there a better wide receiver combo in the league? I don't think so.
Puka Devontae is pretty damn close.
That would be up there as well. You've got some quarterback issues.
Yeah,
I'm not worried yet.
I'm a tiny bit worried.
My hands hover around the panic button, but it's just hovering right now.
Yeah, I'm a little worried about it. The reason why I'm worried about it is because he went all through minicamp. He went all through the off season, and nothing was heard. And then we get to real camp, and it's like, oh, his back's hurt. Wait, what? Where did this come from? So that month that we weren't doing anything, what happened? Did you go skiing? Like, did you go on a boat and the woods were too rough? Like, what happened? Like, that's my only concern with it is he aggravated doing something outside of football, and it's just like moves everything down.
Maybe that sleep number that he sleeps on isn't treating him so well. Nevertheless, I don't even think it's something that may have taken place like an outside activity. I really don't. I think this is something that could just potentially happen.
Just flared up
to a 38-year-old athlete that's playing football. I think it could just possibly be just as simple as that. I don't.
It could be one bad sneeze like me sometimes.
Could it be one bad sneeze? Sniper wants you guys to know that she did take Baker in the second after I took Malik. Sniper probably agrees with you on the Puka Devontae Adams, and that I agree. As long as that quarterback is okay. And I would be a bit worried. I've always had my little bit of skittishisms with Stafford and the O-line. That was always my issue, not the organization, not that operation, not at all. Not that running back room, not at all. All right, we've got 8 players that are just poised to bounce back. They're ready to bounce back. They are so fired up to bounce back. They've had this taste that they can't get rid of. Mm-hmm. They know what it's like to have success in this league, and we believe they have the talent to now rebound. Rhino, JX, give us some names.
I will go first, Mr. Jordan Love.
Oh, so mine.
Look at that.
He had
look at that.
In 2023, he had 35 touchdowns, 11 interceptions for about 4,200 yards. Last year's 25 touchdowns, 11 interceptions for 3,800 yards. Now, the one thing that hurts him is they've had 33 drop passes. They're third in the league in the last 2 years for drop passes. If they can clean that up, and he's healthy this year, he hurt his knee against season last year. He kind of just played through it. And I think with the Golden there, I think the drops are going to stop. He loves drops, so that's my guy.
So how many of those drops? Can you give me that number again?
33.
So how many did Dontavian Wicks have? About 31 of those.
Yeah.
I didn't do that deep of a dive, but.
Yeah, no, they dropped a lot of passes on him. Yeah. Absolutely. They dropped passes on him. Yeah. They dropped passes on him. He was playing banged up for the majority of the season, and the running game was doing so freaking well that they didn't really see a reason to just uncork him again.
If he does what I think he can do, like the prior year, when the next year we were drafting him in the second round.
Yeah.
He'll get back up in the second round. Maybe a French first round, but definitely second round, and not being drafted in the 6th, 7th, or 8th round like in this year's draft.
Yeah, and I 100% agree with you. That was one of my guys too. The issues that I have with Jordan Love don't relate to his fantasy output. The reason why Jordan Love is so good for fantasy is he does something better than a lot of people. He throws touchdown passes. Like you said, 32 touchdown passes the prior year and 25 this year in only 15 games. With the wide receiver core improving, we are going to see less drops. I also think there's the not thought about thing where the guys that are his third or fourth wide receivers now, so like the Savion Williamses and the
Savion, baby.
Yeah, like the Matt Goldens, like those are guys who can produce yak yards and they can turn 5-yard passes into touchdowns. He just has an abundance of weapons. 2 tight ends, 5 wide receivers, 2 running backs that he can rely on. And like I said, if he can get the ball in this guy's hands, which he showed us he already can do, then he's going to score a lot of touchdowns again.
Yeah, people forget about Luke Musgrave.
Yeah,
I think Kraft, as long as this is just like a little hiccup and not something serious, because he's a little injured or banged up. I don't know if it took place today or yesterday over the weekend, but I think Kraft has separated himself from Musgrave.
Yeah, for sure.
And I think Green Bay's okay with that.
Mm-hmm.
And they didn't just draft a first rounder wide receiver for shits and giggles. Now, again, I don't know how good Matthew Golden's gonna be.
Yeah.
I don't know if Jaden Reed we could have put in this. You know what? I was thinking of putting Jaden Reed into this group. And then I took a look at Jaden Reed and I was like, wait a minute. He didn't have that all much of a different season in 2024 than he did in 2023. It wasn't that I wouldn't even consider it a rebound. So if Jaden Reed could maybe break out, I think is what we're looking for. But I don't.
If he breaks out, Love is going to break out. Then the people around him are going to break out.
Yeah. So, and I was going to say, I'm not even sure that they really. I don't think it's needed or necessary. Like I just don't think that they don't operate like that. It's not very dependent on a wide receiver 1 and a wide receiver 1A like the Rams, like the Bengals. This is more like this is more like A, B, C, D, but it's not like that. It's not like that though. But it's more like that.
Now, for football purposes, I do think they do need to find an alpha wide receiver 1. I do believe that's something that can take Jordan Love to another level that we probably are not going to see next year. But I think he could be like a 50 touchdown guy if he had a real just wide receiver dog one.
Yeah.
Hey, Rhino. I mean, this dude we were drafting the hell out of him last year.
Mm-hmm.
He got hurt. And that was that. Yeah. The wide receivers, again, that's a different story, different ball game. Jordan Love and you're getting Jordan Love absolutely cheap. Dirt cheap. You don't even have to draft him as a starter. JX, give us someone. Give us someone big time.
Yeah, I'm going down to Jacksonville. The Jaguars official depth chart came out today. And it said Tank Bigsby or Travis Etienne. I think we're getting a bounce back season from Travis Etienne.
Okay.
With him being injured, I think people forget how explosive he is. What I looked at was, how did Liam Cohen use Rachaad White in the passing game last year? Because he's their designated pass catcher. Even with the rise of Bucky Irving, he was catching passes, and that's what his job was. So Rachaad White last year. 9 targets, 8th in running back receiving yards, 8th in receptions, 14th in total touchdowns, 4th in route participation. That's pretty good. 52.8 for Rachaad White, and then 303, which is 3rd routes run for running backs. I think Travis Etienne is going right into that role as a more explosive athlete and just the same amount of opportunities. We've already seen Travis Etienne be a top 5 running back in the in the fantasy football, and that was strictly off of just running the football and scoring touchdowns. But this receiving element that he's about to add with Liam Cohen, I think he can get right back there.
I love the take. I love the take. It's just like 18 months ago. Maybe not. Maybe a little bit longer. Definitely longer. Almost 2 years ago, and then maybe 18 months ago. Travis Etienne was like the RB3, RB4 in the league, and then just something happened and just disappeared, like the Jaguars disappeared as well. I like the idea of Travis Etienne getting the rock first, maybe sharing a little bit with Tank Bigsby, but I think we've got the better player in Travis Etienne. I think we do. I think we have the more raw talent, and I think Liam Cohen, who did a fantastic job with the running backs last season.
Yeah, I mean, and that's how I just look at it. I mean, like last year when you watched the Bucs offense, right? It felt like they always had the football. Like it felt like they always had the football, and they needed both of their running backs. It felt like with them splitting carries, they both got a full slate of plays, like a game slate of plays. So even if he is sharing the backfield with Tank Bigsby, he's still going to get the opportunities, to put up points.
Where was the Tootin on the depth chart? At number 3?
Yeah, he was number like 2, 3. Yeah, because like I said, depth chart 1 it said ETN or Bigsby, and then it was so forth and so on.
Yeah, no, I do think Tank is going to get his opportunity. I do believe that Travis Etienne is going to get the first crack opportunity. We know that Travis Etienne is also the pass catcher. Bashal Tutin is also the pass catcher. But again, this is like the raw rookie. I think it'll be Etienne, Tank Bigsby. I really do. Tutin in 2027 on the depth chart. Yeah, Vince. I mean, look, I know we want to say, okay, yeah, Dylan Sampson round 4, Bashal Tutin round 6, round 7, Dylan Sampson, you know what I mean? Like all these guys, some of it does matter. The late draft capital does matter to some of them. Oh, Jarquez Hunter round 6. Oh, he's going to take off. Well, if he was going to take off, if he really was that good, don't you think he would have been drafted in the 3rd round where Trevion Henderson was? So again, I'm not trying to cast aspersion on him on a late draft capital running backs, but it does matter to some of these guys.
Yeah,
it does.
Real quick, I just do want to say on that same depth chart, Travis Hunter was first team wide receiver.
Yeah, I saw that.
Second team cornerback.
Yeah, but wide receiver as in he's wide receiver 2 though, correct? Not wide receiver 1.
No, but he's a starting wide receiver.
He's a starting wide receiver.
He's a starting wide receiver, and he's a second string cornerback.
Yeah, and it's also again, I don't really pay. I mean, I do pay attention, but I wouldn't really take the depth charts that seriously right now either. I know a lot of these most teams, if not all teams, are going to go into their first preseason game this week.
Correct.
Maybe that's probably why they have to put together a depth chart. Guys, we really appreciate you joining us right now for our 8 players on a Poised to rebound this season. Don't forget to like if you're new to the show. Please don't forget to subscribe. We are pumping out the content right now. We really appreciate it. Thank you so much. I'm gonna put in the homer pick first, and then I'll go with the pick that I think is the more logical one last. We're gonna put in the homer pick now in Justin Fields. I think what we have to do though is not take a look at 2024. He's not rebounding from 10 games in 2024 and 5 touchdowns, although it can't get any worse than that. What we're really doing is going back to 2023 and 2022 for Justin Fields, where he's played over 10 games.
Right.
I mean, it again, it's not spectacular. It really isn't. But we know in 2022 he had 1,100 rushing yards on the ground. 8 touchdowns. If we could get anything close to that, then he's probably being drafted correctly, that high, ranked QB 10 right now, which I think is a little bit too high, a little bit too rich. Vince, do you think Justin Fields QB 10 right now? Again, we're baking the 2022 and 2023 seasons into that, and all that rushing capability that he has. He doesn't have a high amount of passing touchdowns, but again, 2023 only played 13 games. 2022 he played 16 games. It was 15 games. It was much better. 2,242 yards. It's not great, Rhino, but
No.
it's kind of respectable. Honestly, hard to rebound from the QB7 in fantasy points, albeit in 6 games. Fieldsy. QB7 in fantasy points in six games last season. Yeah, that's such a small sample. Yeah. Cam Daddy, baby. Cam Daddy O. What's up, Goat? How are you? Yeah, no, I feel you, Vince. I feel you. Yeah, so Justin Fields, look, if this Tanner Engstrom, I think I'm pronouncing that correctly, is going to unlock Justin Fields based on what him and what's his face, Brad, Bears head coach, what they were. Yes, Ben Johnson. I was about to call Brad Holmes, the GM.
Yeah. Ben
Johnson, Tanner Engstrom. What if Tanner Engstrom, now the offensive coordinator, could unlock whatever they unlocked in Detroit with a strong offensive line. They have a mobile quarterback, which they didn't have in Detroit. They've got good running backs. They've got an alpha wide receiver. They've got, we think, is a good young tight end.
Okay.
If Justin Fields could just stay healthy, this could be not just a rebound from 2023. It could be a second breakout. It's been since last season. I know, my goat. What are you doing, my goat? Watched you guys. How have things been? And also half PPR. Who do you like better at the pick 6? CD Lamb Chops, Malik Neighbors, or perhaps somebody else you guys got mid-round. JX, tell him why it's
like a good Malik Neighbors. I'm taking Malik Neighbors every single time.
Like a good Cam Daddy, Neighbors is there.
He's there to save us all, Cam Daddy. He's going to be the wide receiver 1. I'm here to proclaim it to you. He's going to be. I know there's been some doubters. There's been some serious doubters on X this past couple of days. I see we're getting bored. The fantasy community is getting bored that we're doubting Malik Neighbors now. But like I said, I would definitely take Malik Neighbors as 6th pick. But I do love CD Lamb too. I think he actually finishes number 2. I think they finished 1 and 2. But yeah, I'm taking Neighbors number 1.
I'm taking Lamb.
I can't go against Vince's logic here. I cannot go against this. Lamb for Vince, sheeps remind him of the goats. I get that. Of course I do. Look, when it's all said and done, I think Malik Neighbors and CD Lamb are probably going to come in at around the same stat line. They're going to have the same type of production. On one hand, you could say CD Lamb. He's done it before. CD Lamb because he's got the quarterback, Dak Prescott. And I'll go one step further. And then with the arrival of George Pickens, it's going to be very difficult for defenses to key in on CD Lamb operating out of the slot. So CD Lamb's got all those things working for him. Now I'm going to make the case for Malik Neighbors. Not that JX didn't already make the case, but I'm going to make it. I'm going to even expand upon it. We're going to pound it home. Malik Neighbors is more talented than CD Lamb. He's just more talented. He is someone that could line up all across the formation. So he doesn't just play the X or the slot or the split or flanker, whatever you want to call it these days. He can line up anywhere. He's schemed up He's schemed up. He's got a quarterback upgrade. So, I mean, like Brian Dable, I'm pretty damn sure not only is he scheming it up, like the quarterback upgrade in Russell Wilson is going to get him the ball. I'll give you the downside to Malik.
The quarterback upgrade.
Yeah. No, it's a quarterback upgrade. But let me get back to that in a second. The schedule isn't that favorable for the Giants, but that's just on paper right now. That's just on paper now. You don't have like a Robin, okay? Like CeeDee Lamb has Pickens. Well, Malik Neighbors doesn't really have a Robin. I don't call Wandale Robinson a Robin. That doesn't exist with the Giants. It's this mother-loving dude from LSU. Again, they're scheming him up on purpose. And they're scheming him up.
Let me one more thing about the Cowboys. We'll move on. Cowboys are going to be this year's NFC's version of the Bengals. Their defense are going to give up points. So Dallas is going to be very pass heavy because of that, and plus their running back situation is trash. So they're going to be more pass heavy than run heavy. But the Giants, they can lean on a little bit of the running with Tracy and Scatterboo.
Scatterbrain.
And plus, the Giants have a lot better defense than the Cowboys do.
The Giants have the better defense than the Cowboys do at this time.
Are we sure? Are we sure?
Look again. If I've got the crystal ball right now, if I were a betting man, okay, I would say when this is all said and done, and it's the Super Bowl or even before that, they're gonna be like right next to one another. They're going to have like around 1,500 yards. They'll each have maybe 13 touchdowns to 14 touchdowns. One will have a little bit more receptions than the other.
It's going to be that close. Like
it's going to be.
It will be close. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm talking about. I think for them it's going to be what Neighbors does 380 plus, and then CD does 370. Like it's going to be that close.
And JX, you were saying we're seeing more of the discourse on Malik Neighbors. I mean, like it's really just the same. It's the same reason that Russell Wilson doesn't pepper his wide receivers with targets.
This isn't about Russell Wilson. I don't understand how people will watch football and think it's just a quarterback's mentality. It's coaching. It's
going back to Russell Wilson, of how bad Russell Wilson has been the last few years. Well, I mean, it wasn't that bad. Wasn't that bad. And then it wasn't even that bad compared to what was bad.
And that was bad.
And what was bad, we still saw him do freaking 1,200 on 170 targets. Prince
in 15
and the Cowboys
games
aren't gonna have a defense at all except for one. Prince, like rest in peace, Prince. That Prince William, Prince Henry, King.
Or the rookie. I'm not going to try to pronounce the last name.
Look, in Numenora? No.
Prince the Human Yellen?
Is that
I thought he played for Carolina.
Yeah. Well, all right. Anyway, I did my Justin Fields. I think he could definitely rebound. There is the potential for him to be a starting quarterback. Oh, lastly, I'm glad I didn't forget this. This is his 2-year contract, 2-year prove-it deal. It's really a 1-year prove-it deal. If they can't get this guy in the right direction, being offensive, productive, efficient, he's not going to get another starting gig in this league again. This is it. It's now for Justin Fields. He'll be on roster for a while. He seems to be a very, very good kid, professional, works hard. He won't have a problem being on being on a roster for another 10, 15 years. But this is his last gig as a starting quarterback. Let's make it right. The human lemon. Okay. Who's up? Who do we got next?
All right.
Give me someone.
Evan Ingram. Evan stinking Ingram. 2023, 114 catches, 963 yards. His average route run was 14 yards. In 2024, he was hurt. 47 catches for 365. His average route run was 9.6. Now he's in with Peyton. Peyton is going to scheme him up. Peyton is going to use him all around. He just picture Jimmy Graham, but probably more athletic Jimmy Graham.
I wish I had like a Joker thing that I could flash across here. Joker. Yeah. Evan Ingram is definitely poised for bounce back, rebound. If he gets the right amount of targets, which he's been a target hog. Yeah. He's been a target hog, that's for sure.
His downfall has always been the end zone. He needs to be allergic to it a little bit.
Seems to be allergic to the end zone. That's the only thing. Maybe they could dial him up into the end zone and now dial up some fantasy points for us. Let's not forget, Evan Ingram in a premium league, sniper.
Yep. You can get him in the freaking 8th, 9th, and 10th round sometimes. Hell yeah.
Evan Ingram is someone that is poised to rebound for sure. Not sure what that is. It's goat. Not sure what that is at all. I'm sure it's
Joker. Joker.
Oh, is that a Joker?
Yeah, it's a Joker. Yeah, no, but Evan Ingram. Yeah. I think we all do expect Evan Ingram to have a great year as the chess piece for Sean Payton. I'm just interested to see how it works. Just because he didn't throw to the tight end at all virtually last year. Shout out to Lucas Kroll, Adam Troutman, them guys, but they weren't really getting the job done.
No.
But yeah, I'm just curious to see what it looks like. I believe Evan Ingram's going to have a great year, but I want to see is he going to be playing out of the backfield, tight end, slot, just see how it all works out.
You got that other bust too. I can't think of his name.
Dorich.
Oh, Greg Dorich. Oh my God, that guy. Like I said, like we talked about the other day, this time last year, could Greg Dortch be tight end number 1? Could Greg Dortch be a top 5 tight end? And then 4 months later, he's being released by the Broncos.
All right, so I need Rhino to take on the Rams. Chase Brown's better than Kyron Williams.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I love Kyron Williams, but no. Chase Brown clears Kyron Williams in a heartbeat.
Great Kyron Williams news from today's training camp practice. Jimmy Garoppolo threw 3 interceptions, two off of the hands of Kyron Williams.
Fantastic. I'm not sure who I blame there. Mark Grefford, go Grefford.
And the contract, I don't think there really is a contract dispute because Kyron Williams is playing. And he'll just play out. Those play out this year if they don't get it done. So I'm not too worried about the contract dispute.
You guys remember Greg Dulcich's 6-quarter career?
Yeah.
6 quarters in a 12-man PPR league. Would it be better to draft from pick 2, or would it be better to draft from pick 11? I've been in both areas, to be quite honest, but it should come with a little bit of a disclaimer. In the back end of the 1-2 turn, they've been like super flex leagues and crazy quirky scoring leagues. I found good success from pick 2 with Bijan Robinson. We're now coming back around. You've got the likes of Lad McConkey. You've got Garrett Wilson there. You've got T. Higgins there. If none of those guys are your cup of tea, I mean Mike Evans, but I think that would be a stretch. I think Mike Evans is going much.
You can double up and do Bucky Irving too, or
in a
no,
PP in a 12-man PPR league, where would he be doubling up?
at the running back.
Where
Running back because he's a pass receiving.
At the 2-3 turn?
At the 2-3 turn, yeah.
You'd have to.
You could do the same thing at 11 too.
I don't think you'd be getting there. I see. I don't see that.
But I have gotten that at the 2 turn. But
with the back end for the 11, the 1-2 turn is pretty. It's pretty nice PPR too. Yeah. I think there's an argument for both, but like I said, that 11, that first, second turn, you could get some cases you could get Malik Neighbors at 11, and then you could come around and get, oh goodness, Bowers or Drake London, or like it could be really, really nice at the 1-2 turn at the end.
I'm trying to scan all my leagues without just now going to the actual app on my phone, so I'm not. Yeah, I mean, again, I feel like A-Chain would work at the 1-2 turn at the 11 spot. You're not going to be able to get him. You're not going to be able to get him in the second round, coming back around at the 2-3. That's why if Mark here goes with, again, all right, let's just say, for argument's sake, we know it's Chase 1 where it shouldn't be, and if Mark doesn't want to absolutely take this thing and hit a freaking grand slam with Malik Neighbors second overall, it would be the next best pick is Bijan. From there, it has to be Bijan. Now coming back around, the wide receiver choices again. Those wide receiver choices. I know it's a PPR league. He's gonna want. I would want a wide receiver. I don't know if I would. I don't even know if I would do Vince's Bijan JT, and then who? Then Garrett Wilson.
Yeah, that is so great.
I would want Garrett Wilson.
Depends how the draft is laid out. Not every draft is the same laid out.
That too.
So if you get a strong, if you have a choice between a wide receiver 2 or low end wide receiver 1 and high end running back 1, you should take the running back 1, especially if they have the pass catching ability in the PPR.
Most of the backs, are now pass catching running backs. There are some that are like if we started to tier off running backs that catch the ball, right? Like Devon A-Chain, Bijan Robinson, Jahmyr Gibbs. That's your first tier. And I mean, from there, sure, Chase Brown is working on that. Kyron Williams can do that. JT doesn't do that. That's what bothers me about JT.
But he has the ability to catch the ball too.
Like I said,
they don't throw the ball to him.
Like they all have the ability.
If the quarterback, if it's not a design play, then you can't really blame it on the running back.
They all have the ability, especially now with a running quarterback, right? Like JT is not necessarily required to catch the ball in a check down. The check down is the run, the quarterback run. Nevertheless, we might be going off topic. I hope we were able to help you, Mark. Please subscribe if you're new, Mark. We really appreciate that. Please like. We really appreciate that. How do you guys feel about the Panthers this year? I kind of feel like them going in. I drafted Bryce Young and Tet in Dynasty. These are good. Yeah, look, we have a video up on the channel. We do. Carolina Panthers are featured. NFC South. The way Bryce Young left off last season, yeah. And Tet drafted as high as he was. I think the Carolina Panthers will score points. I do. They could run the ball. I don't know if they're going to be getting any wild cards. I don't know how good their defense really is. Their defense hasn't improved. Bryce Young he's a nerd. He's a ball nerd. Yeah. It's easy for us to try to find the the teams that were so bad because they really don't have anywhere to go but improve. I mean, how long can you really stay bad? Even the Browns made the playoffs a couple of years ago. Now they're bad again, and then they'll eventually be back in the playoffs pretty soon. Bryce Young is a ball nerd. Do we want to get into another player? Let's get into another rebound while some more questions come in, if they do come in. And Sniper doesn't know who she's taking in the third round. Well, good news and bad news. Well, good news and good news. Good news is I'm next. I'm pretty sure I'm next. So you're not going to make any picks until I go.
We're not out of the first round yet.
That's the good news. And the better news is, of course, you're going to have all those guys that we spoke about earlier. All three of them are going to be yours. Now it's a matter of which one do you want to do.
Who you got, Jex?
Yeah, I have tight end T.J. Hawkinson. T.J. Hawkinson, of course, for the Minnesota Vikings. This plays, of course, off of the recent Justin Jefferson injury news and the Jordan Addison potential suspension. And also his ability. I don't want to discredit his ability at all. But I think he's going to kind of pick up right where he left off after a full year of being healthy from the ACL injury. The previous season, missing 2 games, he had 95 catches off of 127 targets, roughly just under 1,000 yards and 5 touchdowns. So, if he's going to be the security blanket, definitely for J.J. McCarthy without his 2 major weapons in the beginning. And I think he'll kind of ride that through the rest of the season. I think we could see a 1,000-yard season for T.J. Hawkinson.
Are they saying that JJ's going to be out the first part of the season?
No, he's not. But like the same thing with Khalil Shakir, right? Like they're going to play, but it's not going to be like the guy yet. It may take him a couple weeks to, like I said, get back up to speed, get back in shape, be confident in that hamstring, ankle. But T.J. Hawkinson is going to be the guy for at least the first week or 2.
Security blanket.
For sure.
Security blanket. That's the way I look at T.J. Hawkinson. Rookie quarterback. He's going to want to look to his tight end. T.J. Hawkinson knows how to get open. T.J. Hawkinson's also now a whole year removed off of injury, correct?
Yep, whole year.
Like he came back halfway last season, so he got his, his feet out from underneath him, and okay, now this is like full go. Full strength, full health. T.J. Hawkinson also, lastly, how about just because a player's been in this league for X amount of years, where did he go to college?
Irwell.
Isn't that like tight end university?
It is tight end university. Irwell.
Tight end premium university.
Mm-hmm.
It's his pedigree. That's right.
Yeah.
I am for that. I've bought in a little bit of T.J. Hawkinson this season. Just goes to show you that, you have to always look to change, look to recalibrate, look to new players, new trends, so on and so forth. Rhino, Cam Daddy, have you heard any reports on the tight end drafted Ferguson? Also, do you think that's most likely Higbee's job?
Well, Ferguson is dealing with a little bit of a groin injury right now. But I think you're going to see a bunch of different formations. With the Rams, you can see a lot of 12 formations, possibly 13 formations. And it'll be Higbee and Ferguson. But Ferguson, they can line him up in and around everywhere in the slot, so where the mismatches are. Like Ferguson is going to be more of a red zone threat and a down the field threat. What do you say, Jex?
Oh yeah, I'm kind of on the same page. I think he's going to be brought in slowly, but he'll definitely kind of make that real kind of impact later down the line. I think he's going to be used more as a weapon because I don't think people know how athletic Terrence Ferguson is. Like he's fast, he's big, he's strong, and I don't think they're going to use him specifically as a tight end. We might see him run the ball some. We might see him, like to catch passes, move all the way around. So I'm interested to see how they use Terrence Ferguson.
Yeah, and the one thing that I could add to that, one thing I could say is I think Sean McVay was asked how Tyler Higby's been, like how receptive he's been to having Tyler Ferguson or Ferguson on board, and he was praising Higby, like he like absolutely full on 100% taking him under his wing, showing him everything. Appreciate you, Vince Goat. We'll see you tomorrow. Um, yeah. How you guys feeling about Jalen Waddle, aka the Penguin?
Mm, love it.
I love it, but
I got butts too.
but like we've been saying all during this off season, whenever time we talk about the Dolphins, all predicates on Tua. That's the sucky part too.
Yeah.
You know.
So I mean, I'm gonna do a little something here. It's not often that I do this, but I'm gonna take a page out of the Rhinos playbook. I'm gonna look for my glass that's half full. Okay. Let's just say Tua stays healthy for 17 games. We're crossing our fingers. Right? We're praying to the fantasy gods that he stays healthy. Let's get back to Jalen Waddle. So with that in mind, and Tua is healthy now. Jalen Waddle has 3 1,000-yard seasons out of 4. The middle one in 2022, he's a 1,300-yard receiver. Then it went down to 1,000 in 24 and 23, and last season was just awful. Awful. 58 receptions on 83 targets.
And you know what you have in common those last 2 years is Tua getting hurt.
Well, I'm glad you brought that up. So in 24, he got hurt. Right? Last season, he got hurt.
Yeah, and 23 is hurt too, wasn't it?
No, 23 was Tyreek's, 2,000-yard season. Right. But that's what I'm getting at. Could we see if we see Tua stay healthy in 2025 and this offense now gets back on track? But what if there is a wrinkle thrown into it, where it's not just 2 vertical wide receivers?
No, and I think Jalen Waddle could take over his wide receiver 1 spot over Tyreek Hill.
It's either that, or how about this? Mr. Offensive Coordinator McDaniel actually gets creative with Waddle and says, you know what? We had this dude, Jonnu, who was an underneath machine, an underneath mechanism for us. What if they just start lining up Waddle in different spots? Let him play underneath the coverage.
I can see it.
Devon A-Chain, we know is going out this way. Quick hit. People think that Devon A-Chain is going to have like 100 targets or 100 balls. I don't see that. I'm sorry. I know he's very talented, and I know he's a fantastic receiver for a running back. He can't cannibalize Jonnu Smith's targets and his own. There's no way. It's got to go somewhere else. I don't think it's going to Darren Waller either.
No, it's not.
I forgot he played for them most.
I think that it could very well be Jalen Waddle. This is an Alabama first-round pick in 2021 who is now – last season he was like a forgotten man. Like how is Nick Westbrook-Akine scoring more than Jalen Waddle? So again, Rhino, well, let's get back to the injury again. So in 2022, when Tua was injured, right, still has 1,300 yards. Like, well, why wasn't there a drop off? Tyreek Hill was on that team, wasn't he?
Who was the backup then?
There was, oh man,
that could be why there wasn't a drop off. Last year, we had Skylar Thompson, we had Scoots Hundley, and some other jabroni. You know, so I think this year, if he does go down, I think they're in better hands with
Are they?
Milk and Zach Wilson, and yours is he's the talk of the camp right now. All the different things I read and I hear about yours, he's doing good. He's doing good. So I trust those two more than I trust
Skylar
the
Thompson,
backups last year.
Snoop Huntley.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I was just looking at Waddle's season 2 years ago. He didn't have like the most air yards or a dot or nothing like that. He was catching it and running with it. He
Yeah.
was 10th. He was 10th in yak yards. So like you said, all that underneath stuff that Johnny was getting, all that's all the stuff that Tyreek's not going deep for, he was getting it and taking it. I mean, per target, he was giving you the most fantasy points.
Yeah, he's got all the balls out of the backfield. Little like sweep, like jet sweep throws to him.
This could be one of the absolute steals of 2025, considering where's he go? I don't even know where he's going. We've only done about 6 mock drafts. I don't even know where the hell
he's going like an 8th and 9th round.
Well, I don't think it's that late, to be honest. No, I think it's early than
around
that.
there.
It's insane though. It's a steal. It's an absolute steal. It's a crime. What's a yak yard? Yard after the catch. Mr. Magic Goat. There he is. There's the goat of goats.
Oh, Cam. No, I was not here last season. I will be definitely here all season. My favorite team is the Rams. Go Rams. And my fantasy guy, it's Malik Neighbors.
Yeah.
It's Malik Neighbors. I'm 12 toes down from Malik Neighbors.
The one person that
Waddle's ADP is 87.
87. So
12, 6.
So round 3. Yeah.
Not around 3.
Just
I'm
steal.
just going like the Warrior Bowl one right now.
How about one of our mock drafts from last week? In any event, I'm pretty. If I had to take a guess, just a guess, he's probably going somewhere around the 7th round.
Yeah, 8th round. Yeah.
Let's split the difference between 6 and 8. Say 7. Mr. Magic Goat, the goat of goats. And the one person who's most happy with the news that we have the JX Fantasy Warrior here with us moving forward would be Sniper. Absolutely. Do we have one more? One more before we take off. A player that sets a rebound. No, he says no.
There's some low hanging ones like CeeDee Lamb. Like we expect CeeDee Lamb to be great again. One that is super nasty to me, but I know you're probably all on it. Like Christian McCaffrey. Like I'm not. I don't. We're kind of here with that.
That's low hanging. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Priest Hall is one of mine.
Priest.
Yeah. Yeah, Priest Hall was one of mine.
So
was Cooper Cup.
The other said Priest, like
Priest
Holmes. Yeah, I was like, I don't think he's coming back. I don't think he's coming back around.
Priest Hall is definitely someone that is poised to rebound. Absolutely, in this like new Thunder and Lightning version of the Lions, absolutely. And the receiving option, just like Jahmyr Gibbs. Yes, that whole offense is going to look different. I don't know how effective it's going to be off the bat, but it's going to look different. Rank these guys in full PPR. DK Metcalf, Tet, Evans, DJ Moore. Ooh, not DK. It would probably be more Evans, then Tet, then DK, I think.
DJ Moore is becoming more interesting to me the more I'm seeing training camp. They've been lining him up everywhere.
Yeah.
For me, it probably is going to be.
It'd be
DK, DJ Moore, Tet, Mike Evans.
I think that's.
I'm more in line with Shepard.
I think it would be more. I think I would want to do Ted after that. I would want to do Ted after that. Then we're gonna just put the old man in there, just like for confirmation bias. So if he stays healthy, if he plays the same way, another 1,000-yard season is not out of the realm of possibility. I'm not a fan of DK Metcalf, and that's my bias. He's not Devontae Adams.
No, he's not
Running routes for Aaron Rodgers. We're live, Cam Daddy. Aside from today, tomorrow, back on Friday, live. We have a recorded show. We're doing the divisional previews that are usually posted on Thursday. But then next week, it'll be live 4 days leading into the season. Live Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. And who you get to see, that's all up in the air, too. I'm going to try to be here.
Generally, these three beautiful people right here.
I'll try to be here as best as possible. But, I got to make the customers happy. The customers want JX, and that's what they get.
Yeah.
I got to make the customers happy. Yeah, Cam Daddy, man, we appreciate you. Welcome back. You could – let me take –
hit the notification button.
No, well, that too. If you ever had any questions, we're pretty much – well, I'm 24/7. Rhino is 24/7. He'll just get back to you 7 hours later. And Jay, yeah, you could hit us up if it was anything pressing, like you're on the clock, you don't know what to do, you're melting down, or anything along those lines. If we could ever be of any assistance, well, Mr. Magic knows how to get in touch with me. Sniper Mel knows how to get in touch with me. That goes for all you guys. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to hit the notifications. We don't spam. We got fire shorts up there. Ron responses, right? Look at she comes to defend you. Ron responses right away. I'm up. Sniper. I'm on the clock.
Are you really in the third round?
Sure, we're in the third round reversal right now. I'm the second pick. I'm glad that he always responds for you.
I got you, Mel.
Look at how I have the soldiers. So all different parts of the country working for you, the GOAT. All right. Well, I mean, we could take off. I'll slide in Pat Mahomes some other time.
Yeah.
The Browns just signed another quarterback? No way. Ron, I still have 5 more picks in women of fantasy football. 5 more picks. That's 5 more rounds, actually. Yeah. You see why I didn't want to do any of this, right? Like this, the JTT, the Rainbow, this other best ball that I did last season. This, I don't want anything. I can't be going back and forth between leagues and alerts like that anymore. They need 5 more. 5 more. They don't have enough. They don't have enough quarterbacks. Kenny Pickett is still got somewhat of an injury, right? It's gonna be Joe Flacco, and then
Shedeur Sanders. Yeah,
I'd like it to be Shedeur Sanders. I think it's gonna be Dylan Gabriel.
I don't think so.
He's looked so bad.
Yeah.
And I hope it's not people just kind of trying to push their agenda and showing only the bad Dylan Gabriel throws, but the throws that we have seen just do not look good. Like
He's been working the second team all preseason.
Yeah, and it's just not looking good.
Shedeur Sanders has been going the first, and he's been sharing reps with the first team with Flacco.
And like I said, I hope it's not people just pushing agendas. But, like I said, I still think Shedor's better at the end of the day. Hopefully.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
I don't have many Drake London shares. I don't have much Drake London. I could slap up Lad McConkey. Like I've got a lot of Lad. I could slap up Lad for another roster. I don't have any Drake London this season.
I mean,
Drake,
are the people that you think can finish first? Like, how would you rank them right now? And wide receiver one.
not Lad.
Yeah, they ain't lad.
It's not Lad. If I had to choose between the two with a gun pointed to my head, I guess it would be Drake London.
Yeah, like he has the far better opportunity.
How do you know that we didn't see it already? Did you guys see Sterling and Shannon brothers? The brothers.
No, I saw Jared Allen's.
I've got a brother. I mean, the only thing that's kind of scary is the fact that Michael Penix, Lad McConkey's got Justin Herbert. I mean,
In the second round.
Yeah, in the second round, he is
third
now.
round, the latest.
He's not in the third. Chase Brown is not in the third round anymore. He is a second round pick now. Ahead of Jacobs, JT, or Bucky. I'm definitely taking him ahead of Jacobs.
Bijan Robinson is my guy this year. That's who my guy is. I'm jealous of that sound, man.
watch. I'm not even gonna tag TC. What the fuck happened here? What's going on here? Need some music. Why is it so quiet? I forgot to ask Rhino. I wanted to say Vince, but I'll say Shepard. Who is my guy this year? My guy is also Malik Neighbors. Me and JX have been in lockstep for a while now. I've been in locks. I was just in awe of this dude last year, and I wanted to continue to watch him in this off season, and now I'm watching him again and again, and the more I see him, the more I'm convinced this is another Jamar Chase clone. The quarterback situation is not the same. No, it's not the same. But what we can hang our hats on is that this is just extraordinary talent, and the quarterback situation happens to be better than it was last year. So yeah, Malik Neighbors is definitely one of my guys for sure. But Lad McConkey is another one of my guys. Lad McConkey. Chase Brown is one of my guys. Caleb Johnson is a name. It's someone that you could perhaps utilize. That's the wrong word. Draft in the middle of the rounds as your RB2, if not RB3. Caleb Johnson. RJ Harvey is another dude, although I don't have much RJ Harvey or as much as I would like.
2 running backs and 2 wide receivers. I would say Jahmyr Gibbs and Bijan Robinson, and then wide receivers, I'd go Puka and CeeDee Lamb.
Oh, just to smash their ADP.
Oh, the smash.
Oh, I'm going with. Let's get deep. I'm going with Calvin Ridley because he fits the model right now.
Yeah.
And I'm going to go with Rashee Rice and can't say Trace Brown anymore. I'm going to go with Travis Etienne because he's going in the latest of the late rounds. And I'll go with I'm gonna go with let's go with James Conner.
So to smash ADP, I'm gonna go Trayvon Henderson and JT, and then for wide receiver I like Calvin Ridley and Jacoby Myers.
You were doing so well. Jacoby Myers, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. I don't know if I should take my second running back or my first tight end. Tight ends are always premium. That's the answer to your question. 2 running backs to smash their ADP. I mean, because Bijan's not going to smash his ADP. Chase Brown could very well creep up into the first round next season. He could.
Is that considered a smash of ADP though? That's kind of I think like I said, I think Chase Brown could finish as RB1, but I don't know if that's smashing ADP.
So if we're going a little bit further, Travis Etienne would be a smash and a half. So with Jordan Mason.
Yeah, that's a really good one.
Jordan Mason could smash his ADP.
He's running back 1A in Minnesota right now.
I don't know if Caleb Johnson's going to smash ADP in round 6, but it'll be better next season. It'll be higher. Do you like getting one of the top 2 quarterbacks early in the start 7 format? 2 QBs early in a start 7. That's all you're starting. Start 7. So 1 QB, 2 wide receiver, 2 running back. That's 5. The tight end is 6, and a flex is 7. How many guys in the league? 12? Or is it 10? If it's 10, I don't think you need to pull the trigger that quickly. No, I would. Magic Code. I'd be looking for the value. So, I mean, like, look, if your cup of tea is drafting Josh Allen or Lamar Jackson that high because of all those quarterback points, that's cool. I get it. And you're not alone. I'm in a regular redraft, whether it be 7, starting 7, or even an extra like wide receiver. I'm going to try to get Pat Mahomes in the 7th or the 6th. He's going a little bit earlier now, so the 6th. Bo Nix in the 6th or the 5th. Baker Mayfield in the 6th. I think these guys have just as, like, when it's all said and done again, when we have to project out, sure, Josh Allen's going to have more points in them, barring any injury, of course. Same thing for Lamar Jackson, but it shouldn't be that far off. Round 3, Jaden Daniels. Round 4, Jalen Hurts. I mean, I think I'd rather go with Jalen Hurts round 4 this year. What do you guys think?
Yeah, I'm kind of the same with you.
Yeah.
I don't ever want to reach too high on quarterbacks just because the average points per game is so so small in between. Even like those top 6 guys, you're looking at maybe a 0.5, maybe 1 point between the top 6, and that's with the top guy using being amazing. But even still, with that, your better wide receivers or running backs are going to make up that difference. So yeah, I'm big on not taking the first or second quarterback. It's all about the value. Even in that small of a format too, like even that small format.
I want to, as long as this isn't a super flex or anything like that, and Magical, yeah. I mean, if it's a 10 person league, that gives me all the reason to wait even more, because you're gonna have a boatload of talent. The quarterback position, as you know this already. It's deep. It is deep. Hey guys, I've got a fantastic idea. Why don't we do this on Friday? Q&A, baby. A whole freaking show on it. Tell all your friends. Tell all your goats. We'll be live again tomorrow. We're going to break down what positions did we say, Rhino? We said the
4th and 5th round.
Oh,
or 3rd and 4th.
4th and 5th pick, right?
Yeah, 4th and 5th pick.
I thought we were going to do the turn, but okay. Appreciate you, Mr. Magic Goat. We're going to have a fantastic season together. Holy shit. We're going to freaking We're gonna dominate like goats. Sniper's gonna dominate like the goat. Cam Daddy, baby, welcome back. You guys take some of the rookies.
I'm high on the rookies.
We've got a lot of solid rookies that we're very bullish on. Again, we've got a lot of content up on the channel, Cam Daddy. Go have at it, but we will be back. We will be back for you tomorrow live, Friday live. Do you like to stack and redraft? I mean, technically, it doesn't make as much of a difference to stack in redraft as it does in basketball. Technically,
Basketball, baseball, best ball.
I wrote back basketball. I wrote it. I wrote back basketball. We stack in basketball. She's gonna call me a smart ass now. All right, for JX Fantasy, for the commissioner Rhino, handsome devil that he is. I am the shepherd, but he will be back tomorrow. Yeah, I knew it.
Be a difference, make a difference.
Good night. Go Cubs.
Go Cubs. I'm gonna take this down. Okay. Bye, all. Great show. Thank you.